and welcome to another episode of The Engineer. Now today we're going to be on Paracel Storm, again on Conquest Small, probably my favourite game mode on Battlefield 4 at the minute, and we're in the attack boat on the US side. Now we're running with the 25mm stock cannons and the TV missile. Now straight away, what you want to be doing from either side, it doesn't matter whether you're on the US or you're on the Chinese side, you have to push to Alpha because that is where the extra boat is, and Paracel Storm is all about the attack boats. Now it's always nice to get the attack chopper, it's always good to have that extra little bird or scout helicopter, but first things first, you need the attack boat. Now if you come across another attack boat like I have here, your best bet is to just go head on and make sure you hit all your shots and do your best to neutralize them as fast as possible. If you have a gunner on the back as well, that's always a useful feature, and make sure you don't pop your APS until you absolutely have to, because that is what will win you those battles 9 times out of 10. As you see now, I have a pop shot at the enemy rib boat coming out of its spawn, managed to hit it with the TV and then fire in another TV just to finish him off, get myself a nice couple of kills as well. Now that's what you want to be doing, cutting the stem of the flow of the enemy infantry, and a rib boat with 4 people on is exactly that. I've just stopped 4 people get into Charlie, giving my team an even better chance to take control of it. We've got both attack boats and their attack boats down. We've also got quite a decent pilot up in the air at the minute, and we have the other little bird as well because he went straight to Echo to pick that up. So we've pretty much straight away won this game. And that's all it takes. You know, we're only be 40 tickets up, but that's all it takes to take control of a game of Conquest Small. If we're playing on a 3,000 ticket server, maybe it's not the same, but that's why I prefer these servers, because the games are quick, it's more tactical in my opinion, and it's a lot more fun. You can be a lot more influential to your team. And moving over, we can see that Echo has been capped. We want to get there, we want to take down and stop these enemies as soon as possible, stop their rib boat, because that means they've got no real way of escaping on this side of the shipwreck. So I'm going to move around the back and just try and stay on the cap, and be careful here if you're ever playing Paracel Storm, because there's a lot of debris and a lot of twisted metal on the floor that you can get your attack boat stuck on, and that's not something you really want to be doing in this situation. As you can see, I actually missed another TV. Not the best round in terms of TVs, but I got a couple of hits with the 25mm cannons, so quite easy for that other chopper pilot just to take him down. The pilot did bail, but you know, that's a bit of armor out of the sky, making it easier for us. I managed to get another TV missile on that rib boat, wiping the whole squad out as you can see, and getting a multi-kill as well, pushing up to 10 kills for the beginning of the match. That's another good thing as well, getting squad kills, squad wipes. Brilliant asset to your team if you can manage to do that, because you're stopping the enemy spawning. They have to come from their base, they don't have another choice when they're on their spawn menu. As I run past Sniper Island, I'm careful with my 25mm, not spamming them. You know, I'm tapping the mouse 2 at a time, 3 at a time, so I keep the accuracy. And you see there, I do actually spam and I miss the guy, so that's what you want to be doing. You want to be as accurate as possible. Only a couple of hits will finish off an enemy, and especially an enemy that's taking damage. You can blow out a wall, you can get multi-kills quite easily. Moving back towards Alpha, you see he's been capped. We just want to try and neutralise this flag as usual. We've got so much armour moving around the map. As you can see, 2 rib boats, 2 scout helicopters and 2 attack boats. I try and bend this TV over to that rib boat. Not the best thing, spawn camping, but what are you going to do? Managed to get the kill on him with quite a nice bend in TV right on the edge of the range. It's probably his fault for staying still. He needs to be pushing as fast as he can out of his spawn. Now, as you've noticed on this game, I haven't really skipped to my big map as much as I usually do. That's because I haven't really got that much to deal with, because we've pretty much dominated the game. It's got to the point of the match now, 40 versus 300 and something tickets. I know that we can win, firing a TV in at that little bird and taking it down, eventually hitting one on this game. Accuracy was a little bit off for the first part of the game, but nevertheless we haven't died once, and we've pretty much kept the enemy at bay from the beginning of the match. So we finished the game 364 tickets ahead of the enemy. Remember, you only start with 400, so we only lost 36 tickets. That just shows you how much of an influence you can have at the beginning of a match, capping the right flags and making sure the enemy have absolutely no way of taking down your armor. Absolutely fantastic round in terms of tactics. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, leave a like and possibly leave a comment with what you want to see next week. I will do my best to play the certain game mode or with the vehicle that you want, maybe with that setup, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.